Is Ethereum a really good investment in 2018? So today I'm going to answer the question here on Bittruth with your host Mark Luther. And today I'm going to answer this question: is Ethereum really a good investment in 2018? Should you invest in Ethereum? Will you make a lot of profit? So I'm going to answer this question, okay, with facts. So there is no emotions included, by the way. And just a disclaimer, I hold more than 30% worth of Ethereum in my wallet. So I think I should give that disclaimer so people don't say that you may be a supporter of Ethereum. Yes, I'm a supporter, but I want to show you the facts before any opinions. So firstly, what I want to talk about is the fact how much profit you can make with Ethereum. It's not about the smart contracts, it's not about any of that crap. Okay, I'm going to display two pictures on the screen right now. Firstly is the Bitcoin price. It's $19,000. Okay, I'm taking actual data from back of December, and I'm going to multiply that with the quantity today you can buy Bitcoin at. So Ethereum right now is $451. Okay, if we buy $451 worth of Ethereum, so we get one Ethereum. If we buy $451 worth of Bitcoin, we get 0.05-ish Bitcoin. So what happens here is as follows. If we multiply Bitcoin by its real price back in December, okay, we get about $1,147. With Ethereum we get more than that price. As you can see, I'm going to show you the calculator on the screen right now, and then we're going to proceed. As you can see, this is with Bitcoin and this is with Ethereum. Of course the price is changing, so this has been like 5 minutes open on this window. So this will change so fast if this was live. Think about it, $200 nearly worth of, let's say, Ethereum, okay, in profit. Of course you're going to make about $200. Let's actually make a calculation right now. 142 point, let's be a bit specific so people don't like just say anything. You're going to make $234 worth of Ethereum profit. What if you buy one Ethereum, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100? Who knows? So the first fact is that Ethereum is going to make you much more profit as from Bitcoin, I mean. So buying Ethereum is more worthwhile than buying Bitcoin. So rather than investing $7,000 and seeing some type of profit, of course in the two cases you're going to see profit, guys. It's not like you're going to lose here, but the profit margin can be scaled at huge. Okay, let's say I get, for example, the $234, okay, and I'll multiply it, for example, by 10. So I made $2,000 profit with Ethereum, holding 10 Ethereum. So the more you scale it up, that's profit, guys, by the way. It's not the actual what I invested plus the profit. So the more you think about it, the more you can scale it up, the more you can profit, guys. That's the first fact I want to keep away. Okay, and this is actually the Bitcoin calculator, as you can see right here. You can buy right now, okay, using CoinDesk's calculator, disclaimer. And here is the cryptocurrency market. Another reason why Ethereum can moon and be really profitable and a good investment is that it has a lot of support. You know, with Bitcoin you have institutional support, which is a betrayal or hypocritical. I mean, think about it. When you have institutional support, yes, you have a lot of money. Yes, you have a lot of, let's say, market cap, volume, all that stuff. But it doesn't open as much long-term investors as the community investors. You need to think about the people who actually mine Ethereum. You know, when I go on Discord and I ask people, what are you mining right now? They're mining Ethereum. What are you holding? I'm holding Ethereum. What are we trying to get more? Ethereum. So you're seeing Ethereum has a lot of community support. It has a lot of support from institutions also. It's not like nothing, but the fact is, when Bitcoin has the institutional support, that can be hypocritical by them selling that Bitcoin easily and letting Bitcoin have a hard time. But with Ethereum you have a community support. Community support is the best thing, because when people invest, they invest long term. They don't invest one moment and then sell it the other, because miners right now are mining and holding. Okay, on the other side, Bitcoin miners are really expensive, and most of the community of cryptocurrency miners don't own ASICs. That's a fact. Okay, and when you think about Bitcoin, it's mostly for institutions, so the size of Bitcoin is double that of Ethereum. Okay, and that's not bad in either of these cases. Another reason why I think Ethereum is better, also this has to do with community, is that Ethereum miners hold their miners and their Ethereum. Okay, with Bitcoin, these ASICs, these big companies like Genesis Mining and others, what they do is they sell their Bitcoins that they're mining. Okay, and they're also having Ethereum operations, so that's also to mention. But mostly Bitcoin, they always sell their Bitcoin because they need to pay these electricity fees, maintenance fees, there's a lot of fees to add up, so they keep selling their Bitcoin. They don't care about Bitcoin. It's not that they don't care, but it's because they need to afford to stay up and running. Okay, and I'm not also talking only about these institutional miners, companies about cloud mining, but I'm talking about most other institutions that are mining like privately. It's privately owned mining site which has Bitcoin miners. They need to sell their Bitcoin always. It's not an option. Okay, also from an electricity side, but with miners, yes, they sell their Bitcoin and they cash out, but it's not as bad as Bitcoin miners, so you need to keep that as information as well. Fourth reason is one of the key things that I want to mention in this video. The fourth reason why it's good investment in 2018 from Ethereum side is because if we think about it, Ethereum is accepted mostly on most exchanges. Okay, as you can see, there's like ton of exchanges that accept Ethereum, and some of them are still not listed, okay, on CoinMarketCap. So when you have Ethereum listed everywhere, okay, that creates more availability, more easier to exchange, that creates more volume, creates more opportunities. Okay, for example, if you bring Binance Coin or BNB, you only can trade it on Binance Exchange only. If you bring Litecoin, it is accepted, but it's not accepted as Ethereum. So one of the key things that makes a good investment or profitable investment is having the sufficient investors and the sufficient market cap, okay, to actually suffice the project. The fifth and the last reason is dominance. Now I know a lot of you guys are going to come here and say that dominance has nothing to do with this, but what I believe is the higher the dominance, the more it opens from an investor's side. When someone as big as an institution or an investor, okay, what they do is they look at the market, they study the charts, they don't invest irresponsibly. Okay, and Ethereum was able to overtake, okay, Bitcoin dominance nearly just 8% on the 13th of June 2017. So what this gives you, that you're investing into a project, okay, long term, that has the ability to overtake Bitcoin one day. Okay, we're not saying it's going to, but this is one of the key things that is going to make Ethereum really successful, that it is trying to fight for that dominance, and that dominance really helps it appeal to big investors. So as an investor, you need to think about all this stuff, about the profitability, about the community, about a lot of opportunities that comes from Ethereum, the availability. So thank you guys for watching this video from Bittruth with your host Mark Luther. Hopefully you benefited from this video. Watch this video. On the right is Ethereum mining or GPU mining still worth it 2018, and hopefully guys you enjoyed this video, and see you guys on the next video.